Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast.
What's
You
up?
have Gordon Ramsay's next sous chef, Chava the Hero.
Mm.
And then to the, I don't know how we're watching, so where I'm set up, but either to the bottom or right of me is the Rub Master, Bon Blanco Tyler.
That's below you.
And then Grill Master, the Icon Jib.
Grill Master. Ooh.
And then the Breakfast Connoisseur, Roman. And then not joining us here is Chicken Strips and Macaroni, Von.
That's not bad.
I was hoping someone would do that. But yeah, there you go.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. I like that. So,
Yeah.
So how's everybody week?
Yeah.
Week was good.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
we took some time off.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I should say
So-
2-3 weeks, basically.
Yeah, we got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah. How about you, Roman? How was your week?
That's been good. Just watching everything happen,
Dude,
wrestling wise.
lots
Loads.
happened.
Loads.
So much has happened. I think last time we talked, we talked about the Royal Rumble. We didn't really
Yep.
talk about too much of the falling out of the Rumble, I guess. So it's been reported.
Shit show.
It's been reported that another person has been released. Good old Shane O'Mac, forever in our hearts, has been released and fired.
Dude, who else is gonna do the coast to coast?
I know.
Bring back Rob Van Dam.
Good luck.
Good luck. I feel like you might be getting into the Hall of Fame soon, to be honest with you.
Who, Shane or RVD?
RVD, what?
Oh yeah. I was hey.
Shane O'Mac?
Yeah.
He was the guy that I really liked coming out with the trash can, though, because I know he was going to do some stupid shit.
Like,
Yep.
Ring post to ring post.
Oh, yeah, something like that, bro. Or he was going to get a belly-to-belly through the King of the Ring stage, one or the other.
Man.
Oh my god.
I am gonna say he's the king of drops though.
This is true. This is
Yeah.
true. But
That dude will eat a drop.
But I did hear about Shane McMahon. Did you guys hear that some of the workers there actually were also kind of talking behind his back about how he was a very bad booker?
Oh wow.
No, but it makes sense hearing about like how he was trying to book himself the entire time.
Like people would,
Start off at like number 3 or some shit going until the end.
yep, people would
Yeah.
laugh at the dude. They were laughing at the dude behind his back. Like it was terrible. It was terrible. Super terrible.
So the apple didn't fall far from the tree, or
I don't think he got Vinnie Mac's jeans. I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh.
saying. I'm just saying.
But then again, has Shane O'Mac ever been ECW champion? No.
I love
Has he ever been WWE champion? No.
No. Has he ever been Royal Rumble winner? No.
No. I mean, shoot, maybe he was trying to this time.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he was close. He was close, man.
He did want to have a match with somebody. He did want.
Yeah.
That's why he was. That's why he came out at number 27. He really wanted to have a match with some people, some main event guys.
Yeah, which is dumb. Like if you could still go, like, sure, why not? And yeah, Shane has some like good spots that he'll do, but I don't think he can go.
No, dude, the guy. He's the world's strongest sweater.
Yeah. Oh my god. But
But he was
yeah,
bad.
Number 31, Shane O'Mac sweat. All right. So moving on. What's that?
I was gonna say 32.
What was number 31?
No, the inside joke where I can't count.
oh yeah, could not count the entire Royal Rumble.
Nope.
The numbers are on the screen for you. They were counting for you.
Dude,
Yeah.
he was doing
Not good
Steiner
enough.
math in his head, dude. Leave him alone.
Not good enough.
He was doing Steiner math.
I was trying to multiply by y.
Kind of sticking with the theme of WWE. Did you guys or can we talk about this later? Because this is something that I just remembered that it's not on my list of things.
Well, we can. Or is it about
No,
the?
It's about
The
WWE.
TJ
It's WWE. It's WWE.
Well, I was gonna say like the one thing I was gonna bring up was also about like the women's Rumble. Everybody was like kind of upset that Tyson Kidd wasn't the agent on it.
Oh, I did hear about that. Who did produce the women's Rumble then?
I think it was Jason Jordan and who else?
Wait, like when you say produced, does that mean they picked out the
They booked it.
Oh, they booked it. Okay.
Yeah.
Jason Jordan did that.
Yeah, he's still with
I
WWE.
think so.
Wow, good for him. Kudos.
Check the mighty internet.
Boy
Oops.
broke
Yeah.
his neck. Now he's running Rumble Royal Rumble matches. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, that broken neck that kind of ended his career, his wrestling career. He kind of just stayed as a producer. I'm actually happy he's still there. That's good for him.
Yeah. Man, if he ever gets cleared, I hope they reunite American Alpha. That was
Oh,
good.
that was good.
Him and Chad Gable, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
That was good.
they had some really good matches in NXT, bro. Super good.
But then we found out the great news that that's Kurt Angle's son.
Yep.
But it's okay. Not even Kurt Angle remembers him.
I wouldn't either. He's a little darker than Kurt.
That's it. That's all you got from that. That's all you got.
I mean, the bald head was spot on. I don't know.
I suppose. He have.
Literally,
He was born. The doctor said you have your dad's head.
that's it. He'll never grow hair.
That's fair.
You have your dad's hairline.
They didn't even have the same body type or nothing.
But anyways, what I was kind of circling back to what I was saying. Braun Breaker actually had an interaction in the contract signing for his NXT title defense for Vengeance Day with
Oh yeah.
Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler showed up, bro.
Oh yeah, I did see.
And I ain't gonna lie, dude. I don't watch WWE too often. I watched Braun Breaker's promo, and all I could hear in my head was Steiner math because he has the same he talks just like Scott Steiner. He talks just like him, and he was just talking. All I'm hearing in the back of my head is fat asses and 2 and 3/3 chance of winning or whatever. That's all I hear in my head when I hear him talk, dude. And it's hilarious.
It's the same
Yeah.
cadence.
It's exactly.
During the one of the promos for Ciampa versus Breaker, he referenced the Steiner math.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I can't remember what he said, but he referenced something about them not being able to do math.
Oh, that's
66 and 2/3.
oh, it's so good. It's so good. Good
Yeah.
for TNA. Good for TNA. shout out to Scott Steiner, Petey Williams.
Yeah, the funniest thing about that is that match never even happened.
That sacrifice?
Yeah.
Did it?
No, it was him against Samoa Joe. For whatever reason, that match was called up.
I wonder what happened. I don't remember.
Never ended up happening.
It was supposed to be a triple threat, no?
Yeah, it was Angle, Steiner, and Samoa Joe.
And Joe for the TNA title, I think, for the heavyweight title.
Yeah.
Maybe Angle got hurt or something. I mean, he was Perk Angle at this moment.
He was hardcore into it.
Yeah, he was Perk Angle.
I'll find out right now. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I remember reading that or something. I don't know. I feel like you told me. Maybe. Who knows? I'm pretty sure.
The British River told us that match didn't happen.
Yeah.
Explain to us why it didn't happen.
I don't remember.
I guess go through why it doesn't happen.
I don't remember. All right, leave me alone.
Angle got injured before the match and was removed, and he was replaced by Kaz, who had won. He had won what was it?
You guessed it.
He won the X Division match he got 2 things. So he won a match that gave him a future shot at the X Division Championship, and he took Angle's place in the main event.
And then Kaz went on to be the longest reigning TNA World Heavyweight Champion, right?
Nope.
Of course not.
Not at all.
Of course not.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
There we go. All right. Guess moving on here, we can talk about another release. This one's actually kind of bittersweet, I guess you could call it. But Brian Kendrick finally got his release about a week or 2 ago.
Yeah.
Everybody was so happy he immediately got booked in a match with Jon Moxley. But
Yeah,
just
great.
like Sacrifice, that match didn't happen.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Anybody want to chime in on what happened?
That shit was not good.
No.
He's what? He's basically a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, but it's like hardcore. It's one thing to think the Earth is flat and that the world's controlled by reptilians, but it's another thing to say that the Holocaust never happened.
That was terrible, by the way. It was
Terrible.
terrible.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I mean, he did apologize for it.
Yeah.
I guess because when did he say that? Like years ago, though.
This
I don't know.
was a while back, yeah.
I mean, but
Yeah.
regardless,
But regardless, that's something to say. Like something like, I don't know. Well, he talked about it. He talked about it in that apology. He's like back then I was like a different person. I was like, I don't know, man. I
No,
mean, that's something to be like. That's a statement. That's
That
so
shit
good.
follows you.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you. It just goes to show.
Like,
There's
in an
certain
interview,
things that
dude.
don't. Yeah, there's certain things that don't, but something like that sticks. That's kind of.
Yeah.
But I mean, he
That's-
stayed professional about it at the very least. They're like, we got to pull you. He was like, I get it. I messed up. Basically, I messed up. I shouldn't have said those things. Well, at least he's learning. Like he said, he's a different person. He's not who he was back then. It's not him anymore. At least that's what he says. So I mean, compared to other apologies, it was definitely a better apology than what you could have.
It ain't no John Cena apology. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that
He should have spoke Chinese.
he spoke fluent Chinese and apologized to the whole country of China.
What was that for again? Like, why would he apologize?
Because he said Taiwan was a country in Chinese, and according to the and apparently they were having like a big civil dispute still between Taiwan trying to become its own country and China being like, no.
Communism, buddy.
Yeah, it was. That's a whole other. It has politics added on top of that. It's a very sticky situation.
But goddamn, great apology though.
Yeah, but it's okay because who did John Moxley end up facing?
Yuta Wheeler.
Oh, Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler
Is
Yuta.
the first name Wheeler? Yeah,
Wheeler
yeah.
Yuta. That's his
Yuta.
second match against
Wheeler.
Moxley too.
Yuta. Second match
Yeah.
against him?
Yeah, it was second match
Did he
against
win?
Moxley. He lost. No, he lost both of them, but in the second match there was
Yes,
good
I know.
storytelling. It was good storytelling.
Yeah, it was really good stuff.
Yeah, but Wheeler Yuta.
Wheeler-
Yeah.
He's a good wrestler.
Oh, for sure,
He
bro.
is.
For sure.
He gets a lot of shit from Trent Beretta. It's great.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like how Trent's like, I don't like
He's
you.
like, who's this guy?
Yeah. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, who's the schmuck?
The schmack.
Yeah,
Well, when we start wrestling, Roman, that's gonna be you.
the schmuck.
I'm the fuck.
Yeah, he's the schmuck.
The
Fabian already
schmack.
said so too.
Oh snap!
That's fine.
I thought
Yeah.
That's fine.
I thought you were gonna be Hobo Lobo the Hobo.
The
Yeah.
schmack.
He
Still a
can
schmuck.
be a schmuck too.
Oh, is Roman gonna be our Mick Foley?
Yeah.
A total schmuck.
All right.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna
Oh my
have
god. Yeah.
three different characters.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
you're also
well,
gonna be
of course.
Brandon Cutler.
I'm gonna come out 3 times in the same Royal Rumble.
No.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh no, Roman, we're gonna have you have a match against yourself, and so that way you throw yourself off the top of a steel cage.
I'm down. I'll do it.
We'll have you like Two-Face from Batman, where one side's one gimmick, the other
Oh,
side's
sick.
another gimmick.
There you go. Perfect.
You'll wrestle yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
off
to-
the top of the cage.
Yep. Just imagine the promos, bro.
I'm gonna put myself with the walls.
Impressive.
Wow.
Give yourself a Canadian destroyer.
I'll do it.
The
Give
walls
myself a
are
pile
impressive.
driver. That's your man.
Oh my god.
Walls are impressive.
All right, guys, we gotta take notes on that. Nobody copy that.
Yeah, that's trademark. Don't do that. Not trademark.
But I say, anything else that you guys watched from wrestling this week or the past few weeks? Oh, I guess we can talk about the NWA title match.
Yeah. Zack Ryder versus
The
Trevor
world.
Murdoch.
Dick Murdoch or Trevor Murdoch or whatever they want to call him.
It's Trevor Murdoch.
It's Trevor
yeah.
Murdoch. Okay, I don't know if
Yeah.
they changed his name.
No, it's Trevor Murdoch. And yeah, Tyler's right. Zack Ryder versus the world, because no one thought he was shit or anything. And I've always really liked him, as you know. And now he's the world's champion and holds Sweet Charlotte.
He's a 2-time world champion.
Yeah, GCW.
Mm-hmm. So good for him. I mean, it's crazy because I feel like since Nick Aldis had such a long reign, I thought Trevor Murdoch was also gonna have a long reign. So I was very shocked when Matt Cardona won the belt.
Yeah, you know, like
But-
Trevor Murdoch, I like, but he was I thought he was a weird choice to pick.
It fits the NWA what NWA is, which is old school
Yeah.
wrestling. And Trevor Murdoch, I think either his dad or his grandfather, he's related to Dick Murdoch, which was wrestling in the 80s and 70s. And
Yeah,
that
he was
guy,
also trained by Harley Race.
oh yeah, see, so there's history on why Trevor Murdoch is where he is in NWA.
Yeah,
And I mean, he fits them. He's a good wrestler, and he's perfect for NWA. So I actually was very happy when he won the belt the first time around. But
Yeah.
it's just I was very shocked at how short of a reign he had. I thought he had more. He could have gone farther with it.
yeah. I mean, compared to like title reigns nowadays, it was a decent reign, like he had it since August, so that's about 6 months.
Was it since
And
August?
yeah, he won at the 73rd anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I watched it. That's what I remember.
6 months, though. Do you think 6 months was enough for him, though? I don't watch NWA normally. I'm going to start because Matt Cardona's champion, but I know you've been watching. What did you think of Trevor Murdoch's reign?
He had some like decent opponents. Like Mike Knox returned, or at least into relevancy. And he challenged him like twice, I
Ooh,
think.
That was a Haas
So,
match, I bet, then.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But I think he could like Nick Aldis had it. He's had it twice, and I think both reigns were like individually like 1,000 days.
Yeah, they were over a
1,000
year,
days.
easy.
Yeah,
Easy over a year.
so they're like 2 years.
Jesus.
Yeah, because he won it back when from Cody at All In. That was in 2018.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and then he had it for like 2 or 3 years before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in terms of that, like, yeah, it's extremely short, but I mean, he deserved it. Maybe he's gonna retire soon, and that's maybe why like they had it.
I mean, yeah, he did start wrestling, but he's had a lengthy career because he got in WWE like what in 06?
I think 05.
05, 06? So
Yeah,
he's been
yeah.
wrestling for what was that 15 years? Maybe over 15 years now.
Yeah,
But the style he wrestles, like he can go for a while just based off how he wrestles because he's not really doing too many acrobatic stuff. So he's more of a grounded wrestler, and he's able to basically stretch out his career more. Like Tajiri. Tajiri's still wrestling. That's because of the way he wrestles.
yeah.
So
He's the safe worker. Same thing with Jericho.
exactly,
Or like Dustin Rhodes.
exactly. Those guys, exactly, 100%, 100%. Well, since you brought up Dustin Rhodes, I guess we can talk over what Ringside said about Jericho having a little interview with him, saying how Jericho wanted to split up the Inner Circle for quite a while, quite some time now. But Tony Khan's actually been kind of reluctant on it. I think that maybe he's kind of been scared, I would say, because of how Inner Circle is kind of the first big group that kind of formed in front of the AEW audience. And I guess because of that, he might have been a little weary on breaking them up. Well, I mean, now, funny enough, they're doing that angle now, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
of creative.
Mhm.
I mean, that's probably what they all want. It's not just Jericho saying, "Oh, we should break up." The thing is,
Yeah.
like, there's a weird thing with like wrestling factions or groups in general that they have a time where it runs its course, and then after that, it's just kind of like stale and stagnant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it happen a lot, actually, not just in this particular case.
Yeah, but
What I want from like factions, like I mean, Bullet Club kind of does it, where they'll kick out members and everything, but they still exist and they still like do their own stuff.
Yeah.
It's not always like the storyline. So it's like, why can't we have that where it's like, yeah, Inner Circle still exists. They're not doing stuff together right now, but Jericho and Hager are doing their thing. Santana Ortiz are tag champions, and Sammy, goes after the main title, like whatever it might be. Like let them do their thing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like, I mean, Japan and the States are completely different on factions. Like,
Yeah.
just the ideology between the two are, North and South.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I agree with that. The thing is they have so many connections already to factions in Japan. I don't understand why it's not ran that way here. I mean, I do now that you guys bring it up, I do feel that there is a clear distinction between the two.
well, here's the thing. When AEW did start, I was already like since the Inner Circle started, you had Best Friends eventually. When they recruited Wheeler Yuta, you had the Dark Order getting all the people that they got. I eventually
Yeah.
did start to think it's like, oh shit, we're gonna have faction warfare like how New Japan does it, where you're gonna have.
Yeah.
Well, basically, what it does is it gives all the wrestlers that don't have a direction.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And that's what I've always liked about factions. Is like, yeah, they're big and all, but this jobber, this dude over here that doesn't even go for any belts right now, he has a worst enemy just because of association with another faction, and that kind of gives basically a little story of it writing itself, and that's always what I liked.
Exactly. Like, now this guy that had no purpose has purpose.
Exactly. So, but they are breaking them up, which I mean, it is the right move based off of how America does wrestling. where they run their course, face, heel turn, big old faction warfare, and we're done. That's what happens.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Santana and Ortiz do.
Dude, what are the odds that they'll go with Eddie Kingston?
So one thing I didn't realize is, you know how they did the new version of like LAX in Impact?
Yeah.
So that was Santana Ortiz. They're originally gonna have Eddie Kingston in that, and then he got into it with Impact Management and then he left.
Yeah.
They
got Conan.
And then Diamante, and all of them are signed to AEW.
That's right. Except for Conan.
So
Conan was their mouthpiece, no?
Yeah, for a bit, and then I think he turned on him for the original LAX.
But Santana and Ortiz have had mic time. They'll be fine.
Yeah, like they're pretty good on the mic.
Yeah.
They'll be all right.
And the same, they get Eddie too, and Eddie's a monster on the mic.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then I mean that could boost up like Diamante. You know, she's not really doing much. She's not really mainly featured. So having her be in a faction with like them or a group with them, that'd be cool to see her. You know, I don't think she'd be at the low for like the women's title, but like the TBS title.
Yes,
That'd be
I
nice.
remember that.
That'd be
I thought
It'd be good to
that'd
be
good.
contending for something.
Especially since Diamante is such a seasoned wrestler, Jade will definitely learn so much from her.
Yeah.
Or not.
Or not. We'll see.
Or not.
But here's also the good thing. They got Mercedes Martinez in there now. And Diamante Mercedes, they have history. So they could definitely bring that up too. And then just bring Diamante back to relevancy. Like, they could easily just do that. And everybody would be like, we're good.
Yep. Bring me the match.
Yep.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. So I guess we can go ahead and jump into some AEW here. We could, maybe from 2 weeks ago, where we were supposed to have the Moxley match, but instead Wheeler Yuta faced Moxley. Wheeler Yuta did put up a nice little fight compared to last time, where he was not completely jobbed out. But Moxley did pick up the win. And then out comes our boy Brian Danielson. And he was like, hey man, we could have a match, but how about this? We become a team, and we go get these new guys and teach them how to do the thing. We can get Lee Moriarty. We can get Daniel Garcia. They name dropped a lot of wrestlers. They even said Sammy as well.
I think I know they also mentioned Wheeler Yuta.
They did. Mm-hmm. And so basically, Brian Danielson was basically telling him, it's like, well, if you want, wait on it. Think about it. He told him to think about it. He's like, don't give me an answer just yet. And Brian Danielson left. Now, how fucking crazy would it be if Mox and Brian Danielson did become a tag team?
Be nuts.
I don't know. I mean, it would make sense. I mean, it would put a lot of like pressure on the other tag teams for sure.
Yeah.
But it would make them strive for better, I hope.
Yeah. It'd be cool. Although I'd rather see Danielson lead a group on his own. So that was like 2 weeks, and this last week on Dynamite, CM Punk teamed up with John Moxley.
Mm-hmm. They took on FTR.
Yeah, and then like after the match, like Danielson was talking about has like, oh, Punk was just a one night stand. Like I'm offering Moxley like a partnership, like a full-time partnership.
Yeah.
And then that set up what's it called? Liam Moriarty and what's his face?
Matt Sydal.
Matt Sydal popped up, and you know they're like talking shit. And then Danielson. One thing that I like about AEW, it's not consistently like, oh, you just suck. It's like, I respect you. You're good. You're just not as good as me, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what Danielson did with Matt Sydal, because Matt Sydal's been, he's had a long career. Like, he's good. He's not being as featured as heavily, but I don't think he needs to be.
No.
And so he was just like, you're good. You're just not as good as me. And I'm offering Lee Moriarty can be better. And I think he can be better under my leadership and guidance. And so they're going to have a match Wednesday. So when this goes up, I think that's going to be a really good match.
Oh, that's going to be clean. It's going to be nice. And the funny thing is that them doing this, saying all that about getting younger guys, it's just giving them a reason to have matches with the younger guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super nice. It's so nice. Lee Moriarty, Sammy Guevara, Daniel Garcia, and even Wheeler Yuta are gonna learn so much from Brian Danielson, and even Mox if Mox decides to join up with them. And it's nothing but good things for those young guys. Nothing but good things.
All right, so let's do a little bit of fantasy booking. So let's say it's Danielson on his own.
Okay.
He can choose 4 guys. Who's gonna be his 4 guys?
Now, do they?
And
Go ahead.
let's add a little bit to it. What is he gonna call his faction?
Now, follow-up question for you here. Are we sticking with AEW?
Yeah, let's stick with AEW just to make it easier.
Okay.
That's all you
Because
got.
yeah, there'd be another guy I'd want that's not in AEW.
Yeah, that's definitely all you guys. I have no
Gotta give me a second.
4 would be Wheeler Yuta, Lee Moriarty, what did I want?
Did you say?
I'm gonna change it up a bit
All right.
because you guys are right. There should be a tag team. I would actually put the Acclaimed on there.
Oh, that's a solid pick. That's a solid pick. Okay. Okay. It's super solid. No, it is. That's a good pick, bro. All right, Roman. Who did you say?
So I also agreed with Lee Moriarty. I also said that he should pull in Matt Sydal as well. So those 2 guys.
Oh.
And then tag team wise, yeah, both of them. And then tag team wise was TH2 if they ever show up again.
If they ever decide to come to work.
Yeah.
If Jack Evans is still alive.
Yeah.
If Jack Evans is still alive, that's the main thing.
But if Jack Evans isn't around, who would you pick?
And Helico and someone else.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Helico, his new tag team partner.
And Helico. Exactly.
Easily.
Easily.
All right, so that's what, 3? No, that's 4. That's your 4. That's your 4.
Yeah.
I am actually going to change my answer up as well. I originally said Men of the Year, but now looking at the roster, I want Bear Country to be with Brian Danielson.
Oh, that'd be
Freaking Bear Country. And then I still want to have Jake Atlas. I still think that's a super solid pick for him.
Yeah.
And who did I say my last one was?
You said Brock Anderson.
Oh, Brock Anderson. That's right. Yep, I'm going with that. That's my 4. That's my 4.
Solid.
Super solid. All right. Well, hopefully, Brian Danielson, if you're watching this, please take this under consideration, please. Thank you.
Consider training me too. Thank you.
I guess we can move on here to the Archer and Hangman segment, where Lance Archer now has 2 managers, Jake the Snake and Dan Lambert. And basically, this whole segment is Archer calling Hangman Adam Page a bitch and you're a boy. And doesn't he beat the absolute shit out of Hangman Page and puts him through a table?
Yeah, he beat the fuck out of him. And put him through a table. And then left, right? He's just like, see ya.
Yeah, he basically put him through the table and was like, all right, cool.
He's kicking ass and taking names.
Yep. But basically, before I saw that death match, I was having doubts of Adam Page being a credible champion. Just because of how much he was getting beat, dude. He was getting destroyed, bro. He was like, hey, you didn't act... It was basically, if your dad brings you home, and your dad's a traditional father, and he's like, you weren't good at the store today. Come get your ass beat. And I'm just like, God damn it.
Come get your ass beat.
Put you through a table.
You're just disappointed. Huh?
Yeah, you're just like, I don't want my ass beat, bro.
I didn't come home for that.
No! I want to go play Nintendo, damn it!
I want to play Nintendo. God damn.
But basically, Adam Page got his ass whooped, and I was just like, oh man, dude, Lance Archer might get this belt from this dude. He might get this belt. Yeah, I was like, dude, is he really going to get this belt from this man after beating Brian Danielson? I don't know. I thought the booking was that good, but I don't know. What did you guys think? Did that ultimately help Adam Page become a better champion, that ass whooping, or what do you guys think?
I definitely think it shows more that, you know, we kind of talked about it before, like he was kind of missing an edge.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he still kind of is, but it's showing more of it. I don't think he'll be the shortest reigning champion anymore.
Oh,
After that match.
Good job, Adam
they're
Page.
working towards it, yeah. I mean, he did redeem himself before the match.
before the match started. He did. Yeah, he did jump him. That's true.
He jumped him, got his licks in.
Threw him
Then
through a pane of glass.
Yeah, they went toe to toe. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Through the what, left archway or whatever it is.
Yeah,
The tunnel.
Yeah, the left tunnel.
yeah.
Man, threw him through glass. I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude. They brought back King of the Ring.
Shit. Yeah, I'd say they're even.
Okay. All right.
But I like it. I like how they're building him up. Because like he had the whole storyline with Kenny. That was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He had 2 really good matches with Danielson.
Yeah.
And then they put him in that death match with Archer. And the whole promo before it was gold. Because he was like, I can't wait to beat him in the match. They're like, well, you know it's a Texas death match. He goes, what? He's like, they didn't tell him.
He did. He went, what?
He goes, oh. He goes, oh.
A what match?
Yeah. And I was like, dude, that's gold. Gold.
Yeah.
Like he's just. I like it though, but yeah, I gave him. I feel like this gave him like what he needed, like so that he would do, like whatever it takes to hold on to that belt.
Yeah, they removed the top rope.
Yeah, and guess what? He vaulted over the ref.
I guess we might as well just talk about the death match since we're on the topic. I guess might as well jump around a little bit. But yeah, basically, Lance Archer got jumped by Adam Page before that match even started, so that was a nice start to the actual match itself.
Yeah.
They worked their way up to the ring, and then fucking sneaky ass Dan Lambert comes in and just like, hey, you know that clothesline you do from the top rope? What if there was no top rope? It's fucking genius, Dan Lambert.
It was smart. I liked it. I understood. I was like, yo. I was like, that's
I was like, good gimmick. But basically, they all get all bloody. Adam Page was a bloody. He was a Crimson Mask.
Yeah, literally.
He was bloody, dude. I did. Do you think he gigged too hard or he cut himself too much? Because that was a lot of blood, bro. That was a lot.
No,
of blood.
that guy bleeds. Like every time we've seen him bleed, he bleeds.
He bleeds. Like I was worried for him. Like I saw Lance Archer busted himself open first, and then Adam Page is over here. Is like, hold my beer. I'm gonna bleed more than you, bitch. And he just started bleeding. He was a tomato.
Yeah, man.
It's like the roads against each other.
Oh yeah,
That was crazy.
they were bleeding a lot. That's true. Good match. What a match that was too.
Yeah.
But basically, the finish to that match was Adam Page basically doing the what's it called? The lariat, the buckshot lariat over the referee's back. Was that Paul Turner or was that Bryce?
I think it was. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was Paul Turner.
He basically did the whole back to back kind of leapfrog type of thing. I don't know what to call it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So the ref bent down like to move the barbed wire that was on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and he vaulted over him. He did the front flip over the ref into the clothesline
Through 2 tables.
onto the tables that were behind Lance Archer.
Oh, what a finish, bro! What a finish!
It was good.
Really
Really
good.
good. Really good match.
And
Now
then
Lance Archer's 0-2 in Texas Death Matches.
Ooh,
That's
I'm
right.
sure you don't
Oh, I
like
mean,
that.
no, he beat John Moxley for the U.S. But
Yeah,
that
he
wasn't
won
that wasn't a Texas death match though. Wait, was it?
No, it was a Texas
Yeah, it
Death
was.
Match.
Yeah, he beat Moxley for the U.S. belt.
Did he?
yeah, that's when he won the IWGP US title.
Yeah.
Off Moxley.
But I don't think that was that was on a regular episode of Dynamite. That wasn't a Texas death match.
No, I'm
Yeah, it
talking
was
about
Texas
Japan.
also.
In Japan?
Yeah, Japan.
Did Lance Archer win it?
At what's it called? Wrestle Kingdom.
Wrestle Kingdom, yeah. Was that Lance Archer that won it?
I can't remember. I thought it was Moxley who won.
What Wrestle Kingdom was it, Joe?
In Japan, I think Moxley beat Archer for it. But then Archer beat him on Dynamite in the Texas Death Match.
Oh, okay.
Tit for tat.
So then he's
Thanks.
1-2 then
That's what it is.
in Texas Death Match.
Technically, yes. Yes, that is correct.
That's true. That's true. Alrighty then. But yeah, after that match, like you guys said, it did kind of bring some more credibility. It brought an edge that Adam Page kind of needed. Because honestly, before this whole rivalry he had with Archer, he was too clean cut. He was very clean cut. And
Yeah.
I think that's definitely what he was missing. So kudos to Adam Page and Archer on that, to be honest.
Yeah, well executed for sure.
Oh, yes. But I guess we'll move on to the main event for that episode of Dynamite, even though we already talked about the main event the week after. But a long-awaited, long-anticipated MJF versus CM Punk. Main event of Dynamite. These guys went like a good, half an hour.
Basically just about, because there was still 40 minutes of Dynamite left when the entrances were coming out.
Yep.
So it was a long match. It was good.
Dude, the ring psychology in this match. Let me tell you guys something. Okay. When AEW started, I was conflicted a little bit. Because I didn't think we'd ever go back to a methodical pace of wrestling. You know how back in the day where Triple H would feud with people and how his matches would go, they would turn into brawls and kind of drag out and kind of let things breathe. This match was like that. They let the match breathe. They let the match play out the way it should have gone. And in doing so, it told a story that I don't think they really have told. Except for NWA. NWA does a really good job of telling the story through not really doing acrobatic stuff, but basically in-ring work. And that is what they did in this match, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was so good. MJF is really fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be crazy.
He's just an asshole.
In 5 years. Because his promo work is top notch. It's so good. It's on the level of a lot of current big main stars like AJ Styles, Randy Orton. He's on that level of mic work. And then ring work, it's good. It's clean. It's crisp. He is very good. And then this feud with Punk has been really good. Giving Punk his first loss, and then Punk having that first loss, it's gonna end really good.
Oh yeah,
because I know this isn't the end.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, they're just on a slow burn.
Yeah,
we're at 200 degrees for 14 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he's gonna get that rematch too, because that's what that whole tag was.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to see where that goes. And I mean, it gives CM Punk a redemption arc almost. Not necessarily in the sense where he has to prove himself, but in a way that with his older body and stuff like that to prove to himself. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, also MJF definitely cheated in that match, right?
Oh no, 100%. But
he cheated twice.
Yeah. I mean,
So
every match.
Yeah,
He's cheated multiple times.
No, he cheated twice. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if you saw it when we showed you, Tyler, but MJF basically took a piece of his wrist tape off and was choking CM Punk with it, but he put his arm around his neck so the wrist tape didn't look like it was there. The referee counted him out and basically said he passed out until the ref saw the wrist tape after MJF got up and he was like, "We're restarting the match."
Yeah. Because MJF had the wrist tape underneath hhis armpit, and then when his arm was raised, it fell.
It fell out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, that's another thing. It's that's the storytelling.
Oh,
aspect
dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, both matches that we just referred to had great storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On that methodical level that you touched on.
Dude.
Yeah.
And then
that's why I like those are two big matches, and those matches happen the same night, right?
no.
Yep.
The Hangman and Archer happened the week after.
Oh, okay. Well, so back to back, we've had really good storytelling matches, longer matches, which we don't get in WWE.
Oh no.
We don't we get that New Japan, but sometimes New Japan can go a little long, so it could be tough to watch for the casual fan.
Well, yeah, but that's an athletic show, though. That's kind of how they view it more so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what New Japan strives on. They love the hard hitting stuff. That's
Yeah.
Look at my physical appearance and look at the shit I can do. Ooh, fucking,
Yeah.
off of everything and anything.
Yeah, you want to see me jump off this scaffold and back? You want to see me do it again?
Yeah.
But it was super
incredible.
good. Super good match.
I agree.
Super good. And then Wardlow had to come in and be a good employee.
I don't know. He's conflicted, man. He's conflicted, though, at the end of that
It's
match.
just they treat him like dog shit.
What do you guys think about this slow burn between MJF and Wardlow?
It was bound to happen.
Well,
Yeah, well, because of who
It's gonna
MJF
happen.
is.
No. What I mean is, what do you guys feel about them milking the whole Wardlow MJF angle.
It's great. Like we got that with Hangman in the title.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's a nice slow burn. Like that's how storytelling should be when it comes to wrestling. It's like let us get that burn. Let's see that frustration build and build until finally like they can't take it.
Blows up.
Yeah.
Because you could see it in Wardlow's face, like all the promo stuff when he's in the background. He'll just be staring a fucking hole at the back of MJF's head, and you're just like, it's gonna happen at some point. Like this is definitely gonna happen.
Yeah.
Even though we know it's gonna happen, we almost don't know when, and when it does, it's gonna be this big release. Kind of like the same thing with like MJF when he turned on Cody Rhodes.
Oh,
We knew it
that's
was gonna happen,
right. That's
but we
right.
didn't know exactly when or how, and it was teased so often that we didn't know.
Yeah.
That is true.
Interesting.
Well,
A very good
and
comparison.
even at the beginning of that of last week's Dynamite when they had the big celebration, MJF was like, "Oh, I beat CM Punk." He was like, "I want to thank that one guy that helped me win the match, Sean Spears."
Sean Spears didn't even believe it.
Like, what?
Sean Spears didn't even believe it.
Wow.
He didn't even believe it. And here's the shittiest part that you didn't touch on, Roman. Wardlow, when he came out to put up the posters and everything, they didn't play his music. They didn't put his
he had
Tron
no
up. He just came out.
Yeah, with cardboard
Wow.
cutouts, set him up.
Yeah.
And everyone else got entrance.
Everybody else, yeah.
JR got the entrance. Sean
Sad
Spears got
board.
an entrance.
MJF got his entrance.
MJF got carried in on a throne.
Yeah. And he made out with one of the
He made out
chicks.
with
Oh, I did
His
see
real
that.
girlfriend.
His real
That's his
girlfriend?
girlfriend. Yeah. He just made out with her on live TV.
Just grossly made out
Well,
with her.
If it was
Open
with
mouth.
anybody, yeah. If it was with anybody. it
Yeah,
would've
dude,
been-
sexual styles.
Yeah, that was the whole good. I like that segment. That was a good segment.
Yep. And the funny thing is, when CM Punk came out to address them after his loss, he says, "I want my rematch." Wardlow.
Yeah.
And-
MJF's like, "You're not getting a rematch." He goes, "I don't want a rematch with you." Talk to him.
Yeah. I was like, let's go, run it back.
Yeah. I hope that he does get that rematch. But I know MJF's all like, "Oh, rematch, whatever." I was like, "Come on."
No, MJF's going to get salty and probably cost Wardlow something. I feel like that's what might happen.
So eventually, we know that Wardlow's going to split from MJF.
Oh, yeah.
So
Of course.
what does he do after that? Because I've never heard the man talk.
Oh,
He has a low
That man-
voice,
that man has a voice of pure gold.
dude.
His,
The thing
his
is, I just felt like,
debut, he talked.
yeah. But the thing is, he's like, I've heard him speak before. Like he's cut tiny promos here and there, like on Dark before,
Yeah.
and he's not bad at all. Like the man can talk, but I feel like
Yeah.
they just need. They'll probably work on him with that or something. along those
I'm
lines.
sure they've been working on him. They wouldn't even.
Oh, yeah.
pitch the
Yeah.
idea.
Oh, yeah.
Do
Because I
we,
mean, he has his in-ring presence. Like fuck, that man's a monster.
Yeah.
do we see him being like AEW champion, or do we see him leaving and going to like WWE?
Oh.
He has the physique.
No, this
for
dude's
WWE.
getting that belt.
Nah,
This
I feel
dude's
like-
getting that belt.
He'll get the belt at some point. That man's a monster. And if anything, if he doesn't go like main world title, he can always become TNT champ.
That's true.
True.
Here's the funny thing.
He just
Dude,
get
him-
through the mid carders.
Him versus Miro would be fucking nuts.
Here's the funny thing. Wardlow was denied by WWE before he joined AEW.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now that he joined AEW, WWE wants him.
Of course.
No shit.
They want a lot of
Jade Cargill.
stars. They want Jade.
Taker.
They want Jade. Yep. In that same article I read that they wanted Jade, they said they wanted Wardlow too.
Yeah.
That's
And
how I
it's
know.
like they were saying they didn't want indie stars.
It's
Yotis.
it's because WWE's very good at this. They're very good at seeing the talent, but here's the problem: they're bad at building the talent.
Yeah.
So if they see somebody that's already done all the work for them, they will be like, "Here's all this money, come work for me."
Yeah. But even then, they'll still mess them up.
Oh
I
yeah,
think we talked about it before. Like WWE can't build new stars.
Mm-mm.
But like, look at AEW. Like everybody thought that they were gonna get buried because they had like all the new guys were gonna get buried because they had Jericho, they had Kenny, they got Moxley, then they had Cody. They had a fuck ton of like big names. But now look at like Sammy's a top guy, Adam's a big top guy, MJF, Darby Allin, like Jungle Boy's gonna be a future singles champion. Like I see it.
oh I see it too.
Yeah,
I see it.
definitely.
Be crazy.
I see it for sure. Yeah, no, they're doing a really good job of building them up. But the thing is that they have a good cast of seasoned veterans. They have Jerry Lynn. They have fucking. They had Cody. They have Dustin. They
got Big
have.
Show,
They got Big Show.
Mark
They got
Henry.
Mark Henry now. They got people. They got people.
Yeah.
So these young guys, they have good teachers. They have good teachers.
Speaking of
for sure.
Cody, Cody going to WWE? What do you think?
Dude,
I think it would be
I'll lose
fun.
my shit.
I hope not.
I think it would be funny if he did. I doubt he's going to.
I hope
The
not.
ultimate back
Because-
door.
Because he's just leaving the wrestling aspect. No, he's still vice, like he's one of the EVPs. No,
I think he still is. I could be wrong
I
on
think
that.
so.
I would be.
'Cause if anything, I think he's
Yeah.
just gonna focus on like clearly his family with his kids, and then he's gonna focus on his TV stuff he has, like the other shows.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, the way that AEW is and the way that they set stuff up, I mean, he's only on the road one day out of the week. He could take breaks every, like, here. It's like, I guess I don't understand what he wants to do that he can't already do.
Or maybe he's just
So
done
what-
wrestling.
That too. Well, the thing is, he said he was only gonna wrestle for like 5 more years, is what he said. Because
Yeah.
that's why he's been doing all the crazy shit he's been doing.
Mhm.
Because he's like, fucking, after so many years, I'm just gonna stop.
So, yeah,
Exactly.
like, what more is there to do at that point? Like, you helped create a company to overthrow a monopoly. Like, you're part of history.
Yeah.
Basically.
What more could you prove?
But what I've seen too is like that they're saying like he leaves, but say he does like end up wanting to come back, he signs a new contract, and then he goes for the world title because that's something he couldn't do.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Turn,
Turns heel and goes for the title.
I mean,
Because
That could work.
Because he lost that match, and was like I can't challenge for the main title because he
Yeah.
didn't like want to. But say he gets a new contract, he's just like I'm not on my old contract, I'm gonna go for the main title.
He could
And
do
then he
that.
could do that whole heel thing.
That could be like a whole loophole, and that'd be kind of fucked. That'd be funny.
And that's
Yeah.
something that people have always like want him to do. Like say he leaves, comes back, and heel turn and everything.
But here,
Which, I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Give everyone the heel turn that they want. And,
Yeah. But here's the thing I see. Wrestling landscape wasn't the same when Cody first left, did he? The wrestling landscape is
Yeah.
far more vast. There's way more promotions. So, honestly, is WWE even the call here?
Yeah,
Well,
he
I
can
mean-
show up and lose, man.
well, you got to remember like where like his family comes from. They come from WWE.
They come from WCW
And NWA.
and NWA.
There's more to it, I understand.
Cody Rhodes is a former NWA world champion.
But I don't know that much.
He beat Nick Aldis.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah.
Isn't he a former Impact champion?
He's a
too?
former Impact champion, too. Yeah. He's-
Former IWGP US champion.
Yes. Former Ring of Honor champion.
Yeah.
So, I
He did a
mean,
lot when he left WWE.
he did everything.
Yeah, that's why he cut that huge promo where he's like he goes I started this movement. That's why he did that whole like his own pipe bomb
hmm
that down that Dynamite because he's like I've done everything. He goes I really run other promotions. He's like I am what started that Forbidden Door movement.
Right. Right.
But he has not won the WWE title.
Well, that's their problem.
I just don't see it, bro.
He's gonna go back and have a main title run.
I don't. I just can't see it.
So,
I'll believe it when I
listen.
see it, I guess.
this is my thing. Like, again, going back to like you said, like is WWE the move? Like they already have a working relationship with Impact, so you could just go to Impact if you wanted to.
Yeah.
They'll have a working relationship with Ring of Honor when it comes back. They have a working relationship with New Japan. They have a working relationship with NWA.
Mhm.
He could do all of it if he wanted to. He could do indies if he wanted to. So it's like either he's leaving because he wants to retire, or he's leaving because he wants to go to WWE.
I'll believe it when I see it. I guess I just don't believe it. I don't believe it.
That's
I mean,
that's a
yeah,
hell of
it.
a option 1, option 2s.
Yeah,
just
I don't know. I do see him going back to WWE. I don't see him winning the WWE title and just having it be a waste of his time.
That's what I'm thinking.
I could-
Then why go? Exactly. Why go to begin with? Why have that be an option if you know that's what's going to happen?
The heel turn,
Money.
ultimate heel.
The money?
Ultimate
This
heel.
guy's already making money. He doesn't need to wrestle to make money. He has his reality show. I'm sure he's invested in some other things. I'm sure he's still E EVP.
I think
it's for the
he also
heel
runs
turn,
the-
man. I'm telling you.
he also runs the or helps Dustin with school.
Yeah, he helps with the Nightmare Factory.
Mhm.
So he doesn't
And
need money.
Maybe he'll just focus on that.
I don't know. Like, it's pretty based off of that alone. It's pretty far fetched that he'll go to WWE. My opinion.
Yeah.
My opinion.
I don't
Honestly.
think he's going to.
I mean, it is, but that's what everybody's saying. Like he's gonna go to WWE.
I mean,
I'm here to state facts.
I mean, again,
Straight.
if he gets that
I
WrestleMania,
don't like it.
I don't either.
If
I
he
don't
shows
either.
up, sure, like that's the only time I'm going to believe it. But for someone who's done like all the shit, like when he broke the Triple H throne
Yeah,
and all the shit he's talked
Well,
on
Triple H
WWE.
he's gonna go back and get buried by Triple H.
No, Triple H is still there. He's just not in charge of NXT.
Nope, he's gonna get buried by Triple H. He's gonna get
He should
buried.
have a Triple
He's
H-
gonna go to WWE
Triple
and
H
get
match
buried.
at Saudi.
Very.
He's gonna
He's gonna be
get
buried.
that Saudi match.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's gonna get that Saudi Arabia money. All right, okay.
Yeah, but he's gonna get buried by Triple H there.
Oh, okay, that's fair. No, dude, he's gonna face Goldberg.
Oh no.
He's gonna face Goldberg, dude, and he's gonna botch the jackhammer.
Don't. He's gonna injure it. Oh no.
All right.
Have another Bret Hart situation.
I hope not. I hope not. Cody Scoot Cody.
Or
You booked the
Or
match,
him
you
getting
idiot.
concussed.
Like,
You worked yourself into a shoot, brother.
oh fuck.
All right. Let's go ahead and move on here. I guess we can talk about the debuts that happened on last week's Dynamite.
Yeah.
Roppongi Vice was having a little promo over by the production trucks in the parking lot of AEW. And then they got jumped by the Bucks and Adam Cole, right? Was Adam Cole with them?
Yeah, Adam Cole's with them.
Adam Cole was with them. And then we get a cool guy come out of nowhere with a cool black jacket and
With the cool logo.
with a cool logo, and I think it says Switchblade on it. I think I could be, whoever that guy is. He comes out and is like, "I got you, fam," and throws Trent right into the fucking production truck. So that was cool.
I'm pretty sure that fucked up his eye. I'm pretty sure that's why his eye was fucked up.
Bloodshot, yeah, his eye was bloodshot. Rampage. But what came after this, when the Bucks were talking to Adam Cole, how they're starting to show a little bit of cracks in their friendship there, where they were asking Adam Cole, it's like, why didn't you let us know Jay White was coming, bro? It's like, it would have been nice to be like, hey, text it, hey guys, Jay White's coming, hey, the Switchblade's coming, guys. So
and they also brought up that they're like, this was like Kenny's arch rival. Like,
Yeah. they brought up history between Jay White and Omega, and
Yeah.
and
ooh, I can't wait to see that happen.
that's gonna be
Sorry.
nice. That's
Exactly.
gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. And then basically Adam Cole says, "It's like, hey guys, we're all Bullet Club. When you join, we made an oath that you're in for life."
Bullet Club full life.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit.
They
happened.
he tweeted them.
So he put up the 2 Sweet, bro. It was crazy. It was good stuff. It was very good stuff. Doesn't he have a match for this week, Jay White?
On
I think
Rampage,
Brother.
he's going against Trent.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Could
think
be good.
it's gonna be good? It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Dude, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, because when Trent can go, he can really
Dude,
go. Like,
you let Trent
Maybe
go.
they can-
Oh, you let Trent go, bro. He's gonna go.
yeah. Like one of my favorite matches from Kenny when he was IWGP US champion was him against Trent.
That was such a
solid
good match. Funny thing is, after that match, Kenny Omega retained, and Jay White comes out and is like, "I'm kicking you out of Bullet Club, bro," and he kicked him out of Bullet
Damn.
Club.
No one tells, man.
Yeah. Anyways, after this whole little segment, we started off the qualifier matches for the what's it called? Face of the Revolution ladder match. So Isaiah Cassidy comes out getting ready for his match with Matt Hardy and Mark Quinn. And who comes out? My boy. You got to bask in his glory. Mr. Limitless. Keith Lee.
Limitless.
He's limitless, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so glad.
That was dope.
Oh my goodness. He comes in, he's a whole house of fire, bro. Oh
Dude, he
man.
seems so happy.
He
And
dude.
He showed up and he was just like, oh, everyone was cheering it. Everyone went nuts.
They were all chanted and everything, dude. Everybody was farting, shitting, farting, and coming.
I'll say that. Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as I-
It was a very good match. Showed off what Keith Lee could always have been able to do. And
Yeah.
Isaiah Cassidy. Yeah. And Isaiah Cassidy just took it like a champ, bro. But I guess dude. And Mark Quinn. Mark Quinn did a little bit of interference too, and Keith Lee was like, "Oh, you want some?"
Come get it.
Oh, and then Jim Ross is over here. He's like, "Oh, look at this big man."
Yeah,
Yeah, that's something that they lack.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm really happy.
They needed another big man because Lance Archer's there. Yeah, he's cool and all, but that's just one big man that's there regularly.
Yeah, he's like your Lesnar, though.
Yeah.
He just comes in and wrecks shit.
He does.
Yeah.
But that was good. The other crazy thing about that match was Matt Hardy left Private Party.
But yeah, he said, I'm out. And
He dipped. Fucking
He
dipped.
dipped.
I hope they touch
is
up
what
on that
happens.
next week. I hope they touch up on that this week because that'd be
We
good.
all know why. We all know why.
Oh yeah. So what I think might happen. Are you talking about Roman at 3 a.m. at his house?
Yeah, dude.
yeah. So I have a prediction.
Oh yeah.
What if well is the Revolution Festival Revolution, is that where they have that mystery entrant?
I think so.
What if that is Jeff Hardy in the ladder match?
Ooh, that'd be
He'd
nice.
be a good pick.
It'd be a very good pick.
Honestly, that's solid.
That's it's not a bad pick at all.
Would he
That'd
win
be-
though?
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't think Jeff would.
Who's qualified for that ladder match so far? So Keith Lee's won.
Keith Lee's won. This tomorrow it's Wardlow versus Max Caster,
Oh.
and I'm pretty sure Wardlow's gonna get in that match because Max Caster. was in it last year.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
Max
that.
Caster was in it last year. They didn't have qualified matches last year. They just put him in it.
MJF could fuck up Wardlow.
I feel like they're person. I feel like they're person Wardlow. So of course I feel like
That's how you.
no. Want to know a good suggestion on why I think he's gonna win? I'm pretty sure Wardlow is gonna beat Max Caster because Max Caster has a singles match tonight in Dark that he's gonna win.
Okay.
So he's gonna lose tomorrow. That's what happens.
So.
50-50 booking.
So we're gonna go ahead and push up a little further. Let's say Wardlow does win. Do they give Wardlow the Batista treatment?
What do you mean?
When Batista left Evolution,
Oh, I mean maybe
Max-
that. Be bad.
where he'll win it, and MJF's like, "Hey, big man, big dog, your win's my win. Give me that briefcase."
And then he puts him through the table.
Yep. And Wardlow's like, "Get Ben," and proceeds
I'd like
proceeds to destroy the Pinnacle.
Dude, I like that. That'd be dumb.
Yeah.
Tully goes running because Tully's like, "I ain't taking no bump."
No bump.
I don't listen to you.
Oh, good. I mean, so the other match, qualifying match, is Dante Martin against
Hobbs, no.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Mm.
So
I,
I think either one of them winning.
that's a tough one. I love both
I
of
feel
them.
like that.
I love both of them.
Yeah, that's good. I feel like I don't know. It could be Dante. I don't think Dante was in last year's either. Or I mean, Powerhouse Hobbs wasn't either. So it could be either one.
But they
But
do.
here's the thing,
I wouldn't
though.
mind.
But
Oh, I think they just book it full of big men.
Yes, that's
They
what
have
I
to
was
win.
gonna say. Because we can
Keith Lee.
get Keith Lee, Wardlow, Powerhouse.
And then Powerhouse
Yeah.
Hobbs.
I'm already sold.
might as well get Lance Archer in there somewhere. How he wasn't it last year? No, Lance Archer.
Yeah, he was in it last year too.
I need a ticket.
But I don't think they're gonna do it
Take my
I don't
money.
think it's gonna be all the time because he just had that championship match.
But that'd be interesting to see if Powerhouse Hobbs, because Dante Martin did get a win last time they fought. They had a match, and then I think Powerhouse got the win before that. So this is kind of technically a rubber match
Before
between
that.
the two.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how it goes, though.
That-
I like both wrestlers.
Dude, they work well together. Like I've seen the two matches
They do.
they've had together. They were really nice. They were real clean. And then Ricky Starks gets involved.
Yeah.
That was great.
That fucker. So that'll be an interesting match. I guess we can move on to the other match that we didn't talk about on that show. FTR went against Punk and a mystery partner, who turned out to be John Moxley.
That was dope. I enjoyed that.
That was a really good match.
This match just basically, if you've never seen FTR, that's the match to watch because that's FTR's greatest hits.
Yeah. And that whole match itself was like put together perfectly, especially how they did everything.
So
Because like the beginning of the match, FTR was in control for a good portion of it,
oh yeah.
and that was storytelling because it's like CM Punk and John Moxley don't team up together every day, so they got their asses handed to them for like that first portion, and then like they came together, and I was like, all right, cool. Like it slowly worked together.
A super good match. Super good match. They got the Shatter Machine in a few couple times too, even. I think.
Yeah, they did. Because there's like super close, like 2 counts.
Or not the Shatter Machine. Sorry, it's called the Big Rig now. I apologize.
The big rig.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a good match. Of course, Mox and Punk go over, but man, dude, everybody was just gassed by the end of it. They went hard in that match, bro.
It was a match.
Yeah, super good match. All right, I guess that was all of AEW. I guess we can talk about the last thing. I guess Chava knows more about this, but about our 16-year-old Nick Wayne, the local talent from Seattle, Washington, got signed to AEW.
Yeah, at a Defied show, Darby Allin came out and, kind of hyped him up and offered him. Right now, it's an apprenticeship into a contract. So he'll essentially be trained under AEW. Probably do dark and try to elevate him and get him like more experience, and then
probably not until he's 18. They probably won't
Yeah.
have him on dark or anything. They'll probably just have him at the Nightmare Factory just training. I don't know.
Be.
I don't, the only thing I have a concern with that is like I don't know how would he get paid? I mean, he's technically a minor, so.
But he's 16. He's
they-
of the working age.
Yeah, but
they'd pay him. The thing is people on like dark and dark elevation, they pay him for appearance. Like none of those guys, most of the guys are not in the contract.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Loophole.
So what they could
And then sometimes if they do good enough, or like if they like them, they'll sign them.
But it's a contract.
It's an apprenticeship.
It's an apprenticeship.
So he won't be paid.
He could be paid by appearance. But they won't pay him like for working there. But they'll pay him for showing up.
He won't be technically an employee of them.
Yeah.
He'll just be working. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know the contract details.
He's getting paid in experience.
I'm just a fucking mark.
Hey, I'm trying to learn the whole thing.
But honestly, what they could really do with him is they could put him on those those Nightmare Factory expose shows. He could definitely have a match on there. I don't see why not.
Yeah, that would probably be more.
That'd probably be more his speed. So he'll probably be on there a couple of times before he starts showing up on Dark and Elevation.
That makes sense.
That'd be the kind.
Especially if they're waiting like 2 years for him to be 18.
Yeah.
You know.
Go ahead, Tyler.
They'd have another like Dante Martin situation where you just have this young, very talented wrestler.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Brody Lee Jr. -1. He kind of has that same deal where once he turns 18, he will have an official contract
That's true.
with AEW if he decides to continue wrestling.
Yeah, I mean he is young, so.
But I'm sure they're paying him and his mama pretty well. They're taking care of him. I'm sure.
She works for them now.
Oh, does she
what
now?
I heard is he's taking Brandy's position.
Oh, so Chief Manda Officer. Nice.
Basically.
Man, fuck you. I'm the father here. I should be making those jokes. Thank you.
Sorry, it was there. I was knocking it out, bro.
I'm the daddy.
All right. Call it what you want, man. Call it what you want.
Yeah, I'm not calling you that. I'm just gonna let you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's all we got for today, no?
Yeah, I mean, pretty good. We caught up.
Sounds like everything. Go for it, yeah.
Yeah. I had something, but I can't think of what it was that we could do at the end, but I don't know what the fuck I was gonna do. Oh well.
Oh well. Just remember, guys, that chick bounces,
I know it.
so do you.
Bye.